Are you ready to get rid of test anxiety? Welcome to ACE&E Test, helping thousands eliminate test anxiety easily, quickly, and conveniently so you can take tests with confidence and peace of mind. I'm Craig Merriweather. You may have experienced test anxiety, that feeling of nervousness and worry and dread and fear that creeps up on us when we're facing a test. Test anxiety is a common hurdle that many students and professionals face, but it doesn't have to derail your academic or career success. Whether you're preparing for a final exam, a standardized test, a licensing or certification exam for your business or career, there are strategies you can employ to manage the anxiety and perform at your best. Here are 10 tips to help you conquer test anxiety and approach exams with confidence. First, prepare early and consistently. Start studying well in advance of the test date to avoid last-minute cramming, which can increase anxiety. Break down the material into manageable chunks and create a study schedule that allows you to review regularly over time. Tip number 2, practice relaxation techniques. Incorporate relaxation techniques into your study time, into your routine, to help calm your mind and alleviate the anxiety. Whether it's deep breathing exercises or progressive muscle relaxation, maybe mindfulness meditation, and just exercising to reduce that stress, they can all be effective tools for managing anxiety and reducing stress. Tip number 3, stay organized. Keep your study materials, your notes, your resources well organized to minimize feelings of overwhelm, so you don't have that anxiety about not even trying to find the book or the notes that you're looking for. A clutter-free study space can promote focus and productivity, as research has shown, making it easier to retain information and feel prepared for the exam. Tip 4, get plenty of sleep. Make it a priority to get good sleep in the days leading up to the test. Sleep plays a crucial role in cognitive function and memory consolidation. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to ensure the brain is functioning at its best on test days. So we have this tendency in society, in our culture, that lack of sleep is some sort of badge of honor. People bragging about maybe only getting 4 hours of sleep a night, 5 hours of sleep a night. That's not doing your brain any good. You need 8, 9 hours of sleep every night in order to help your brain recharge and reboot itself. And so you wake up refreshed and ready. So tip number 5 is eat well and stay hydrated. Fuel your body with nutritious foods and stay hydrated to support your physical and mental well-being. Avoid excessive caffeine and sugar, which can contribute to jitteriness and nervousness. And then you have those sugar crashes, those caffeine crashes later on, which makes you feel tired and fatigued, which is not a great state to be walking into a test with. So opt for balanced meals and snacks that provide sustained energy throughout the day. Lots of information out there on the internet about the best things to eat. Tip number 6, exercise regularly. Engage in regular physical activity to reduce stress and boost your mood. Exercise stimulates the release of endorphins, which are natural mood lifters that can help combat anxiety. And this isn't just me saying this. Hundreds and hundreds of research studies over the years and decades prove this. Even a short walk or a quick workout can make a significant difference in how you feel. Tip number 7, practice positive self-talk. Monitor your inner dialogue and challenge negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, past success, and the effort you've put into preparing for the exam. Replace self-doubt with confidence and optimism, because what you practice, you get better at. What is strongest within your mind and body is what you do over and over again. So if you're practicing anxiety, worry, nervousness, then you're just going to get better at that. Just like somebody practicing to get a black belt in martial arts. The more you practice, the better you get at it, and you're going to master that. So what if you're practicing anxiety? What if you're practicing nervousness as associated with tests? So instead, practice confidence. Even if you have to pretend you have the confidence. Your mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. That's why nightmares, no matter how crazy or even ridiculous they may seem, will literally change your physiology, put you in that fight or flight response. So even if you're pretending that you have your confidence, it'll change how you feel in your body. So tip number 8, visualize success. Again, pretend, visualize, see yourself performing well on the exam and achieving your desired outcome. Again, even if you have to pretend, picture yourself answering the questions with ease, recalling information effortlessly, feeling calm and focused throughout the test. This is what literally Olympic athletes do. Yes, they practice for their event, for their sport they're doing, but then they'll also take time, maybe sitting on a couch, sitting on a recliner right before they're going to bed or as they're going to bed, and visualize successfully competing within their event. And the reason that's so important to do is that's literally wiring that success into their brains. We know this now. And so visualization techniques can actually help. And even if you don't feel confident right now about the test, pretend that you do. Just like those Olympic athletes pretend that they're successfully doing the dismount off the parallel bars or whatever they're doing, crossing the finish line first. Pretend you're doing it, and it can literally restructure your brain. Tip number 9. Use test-taking strategies. Familiarize yourself with test-taking strategies such as pacing, skipping difficult questions and coming back to them later, and managing your time effectively. Having a plan in place can help you approach the exam with greater confidence and control. And so remember, when doing anything successfully, you want to have a plan. And so don't wait till the last minute or just walk in hoping that it's going to work out. Create a plan on how you're going to take this test. And the final tip number 10, seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out for support and help if you're struggling. Not only just test anxiety, but life anxiety. Talk to your family, talk to friends, talk to teachers, school counselors, a mental health professional, a therapist. These people, they can guide you. They can offer resources to help you manage anxiety and perform at your best. Now remember, test anxiety is a common experience, so you're not alone in facing this. By implementing these tips that you just heard and developing your own coping strategies, you can overcome test anxiety and approach your exams with confidence and composure. With preparation, with practice, with perseverance, you have the power to excel academically and achieve your goals in your career. Look, I know it's hard to think your way out of a thinking problem. I know it's hard to feel your way out of a feeling problem. And as I said before, there's not one cure-all strategy or technique that will help every single person struggling with test anxiety. But there are many, many research-proven skills, strategies, and techniques you can learn that will help you take back control of your stressed-out nervous system and calm a panic and overwhelmed mind. I've struggled myself with anxiety and depression and watched my son struggle with test anxiety. To help him and finally deal once and for all with my own issues, I've spent years researching the strategies, techniques, and skills available to ending test anxiety. Once I helped my son and myself find peace of mind and body, I realized I had a toolbox filled with research-proven methods for eliminating test anxiety easily, quickly, and conveniently. And to save you a lot of time and heartache, I put it all into a course called Ace Any Test, which you can find out more about by simply going to aceanytest.com or clicking the link below in the show notes. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to ending test anxiety. I want you to remember, you are more than just a test score, and your worth is not defined by a single exam. Keep striving, keep growing, and above all, keep believing in yourself. And as my gift to you, go to aceanytest.com, and there you can download for free 5 different recordings to program yourself for confidence. That's my gift for you. That's for you to have. And if you or a loved one struggles with test anxiety, whether you get really nervous before an exam or an audition, maybe an actor or musician before an audition or a job interview or giving a presentation or a speech in front of a large audience, then check out the Ace Any Test online training program. It's the most comprehensive course for test anxiety relief. Thank you again for listening, everyone. Have a great week, and here's to your success in all that you do.